pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda for May 12th.
Second that. Motion and second, and further discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? I'll make a motion to approve the minutes for May 5th.
I will second that.
Motion and second, any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Meetings attended.
I didn't have any, but I failed to report the one last time. We had the emergency services meeting. Everything's going well. They approved a first responders vehicle for Morning Sun. Not sure the mayor was quite on board with it. We had a little discussion about it. I think everything's okay now, but we'll have to make sure next time that I was under the impression everybody was on board and not everybody was on board. So anyway, they do have a first responders vehicle now. It's a SUV in the fire department. Here in Wapello, we're used to it. We're always used to the rescue unit and the ambulance going for lift assistance and whatnot. That's not common in other towns, Morning Sun particularly. So now they will be assisting the ambulance service. So that was a good thing. That's all I had.
Yeah, I didn't have anything, although I did have an email though for a radio for that vehicle. So that passed and that was it.
Goodness.
Through 911. EMA.
Can't remember which one.
Was it Bill? Did 911 approve the radio for Morning Suns?
Was it EMA?
Yes.
Okay, it's 911. Okay,
Yes.
sorry.
That's all right. I didn't have any meetings last week. So. Public input for items on next agenda? I have been asked to ask you guys how much the property taxes have been increased over the last 10 years. Does anybody know that figure? I'll tell you what it is. I'm not gonna play a game with you. It's 52.1% is how much our property taxes have increased over the last 10 years. And that's an inflation rate of 28.5%. And I'm not pulling this out of the air. You can go to Iowans for tax relief and get those statistics. And when you look at it, at the bottom, their comment is, this is very unacceptable.
Is that the rate itself or because of?
It's what property taxes have went up, Sean, over the
Okay.
last 10 years.
So it isn't necessarily the supervisors raising the
I can't
rate
answer
per
that
thousand.
question. You'd
It
have
could
to
be
vote.
because of assessed
I
value.
was told to ask this question.
Okay.
Assessed value is figured into that along with evaluations as
So it's a
usual.
combination there.
Right, but that, they went up 52.4%. And like I said, you can go to Iowans for tax relief and get that information.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we're not the only one county in the state that's done that.
I'm sure you're right, but we're talking about Louisa County,
Yeah,
not
I
other
understand.
counties
I
either.
understand.
And then but while you're doing, if anybody looks that up, just see how we compare with other counties, our size. And we have had a population drop in that also, so not that affects property taxes, but anyway, just I was told to bring that up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any other comments? Payroll changes, everybody had an opportunity to look at those? Yes. Okay. Well, I would take the motion to move into public hearing.
So moved.
One second. Motion second, any further discussion? Roll call?
Sean,
Here.
Scott,
Here.
Kevin,
Yeah.
and Susan.
Okay. Do you have any comments by person or phone?
No.
looks like we're $71,000 to the good.
Yes,
Woo-hoo! I like those amendments.
yeah,
So, yeah, I did peruse this a bit and, yeah, looks like some departments, were a little over on their revenue or estimated the revenue lower than what actually came in, which was good. But the departments did a good job of trying to stay in budget and, anytime we can do an amendment and we're $71,000, $71,052.15 to the good, I'd say that was a good amendment. Yeah. Now, if we can just stay on target for the next 2 months. They have to, because this is the only amendment, so.
Yeah.
We'll be in big trouble if they don't. So, yeah, that's great.
Any other input? Hearing none, I'll take a motion to close public hearing.
Make a motion to close the public hearing.
And I will second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, discussion and possible action to approve the budget.
I will make a motion to approve the $71,052.15 amendment.
I'll second that.
Motion and second, any further discussion? Those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Possible action to approve resolution 202622. I think we all need to sign this first, don't
well, after it's approved, you'll sign it.
we? The one we just approved.
Oh,
We
I'm
need to
sorry,
sign
yes,
it.
the one you just approved, yes.
Might will sign that, pass that then.
Yeah.
And that back to Susan. And that back to Susan.
I see.
What I do?
You got two Kevins on there.
Oh, jeez.
You want me to go ahead and sign it?
No, I'll reprint it and,
Okay. Do it.
I'll bring it to you.
All right. What am I, chopped liver over here? Okay.
I'll redo it and have you sign it. Thank you.
I didn't even notice that.
You should have signed it twice.
Okay, possible action to approve resolution 202622, which is setting elected official annual compensation. I think we were all in on doing that, so
Yeah, I saw it online, looks.
looks in line with what
We
we,
have budgeted, yeah.
yep. So,
I'll make a motion to accept resolution 202622.
I'll second that.
any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? You have to sign this one, Sean.
Hey, I'm printing it right now. Gosh.
Okay. Approved new retail tobacco license for Byler's Bargains.
I do believe that's the new Amish sporting goods store.
Up north.
Yeah,
That's, is that on Stewart Road?
X61.
I just found out about it yesterday and I don't.
We tried to find it last night, but they've got a section of the road closed, and I don't know if
Yeah.
it's in that section where the road's closed or
I
not.
have to go
Well, that
there.
must be.
They said it's in Louisa County, it's just
Oh,
south
across
of
our line.
Yeah,
Is it the Old Island Grocery?
now Adam, I was talking to Adam about the other day was, some construction company, and I can't remember what he said now.
Yeah, cause they're renting construction
Equipment.
equipment too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that
There's
is-
a house there too.
So is
And
it
I'm
so?
thinking I was there and put a sewer system in that house before it was sold. But I don't believe I've gotten a home industry permit or a home permit.
Is it north of the old Reggie Myers or? We're at on that
It would
road,
be north.
so it'd be north there. That's about where
Yeah.
that road's blocked off. So
I
I'm guessing it's
I
somewhere.
just found out yesterday, so I was gonna drive down there and look. I got
They had Dylan make a bunch of big banners and signs they apparently got up, but I never saw them, so.
That's one thing, you know, naturally, I don't do food anymore because of what the state passed, but any
Yeah.
home industry or anything like that, it has to have a home occupation or home industry permit.
Is it okay to approve this?
Yeah, it has nothing to do with Brian specifically, so I'll make a motion to approve, the retail tobacco license for Byler's Bargains.
I'll second that.
Motion second, any further discussion? All in favor?
I,
Opposed? Motion carries, sign this one.
Not here, so I'll email him and check on him.
is he coming in person or?
Yeah, he said he was coming in person.
Oh, sign this one.
That's what I asked him. I was gonna send him the link if he wasn't.
Eve,
Asked me yesterday about putting a school on H Avenue. I think it's H Avenue. Well, I gotta look into that yet.
No, well, they, some midnights recently bought some ground out towards Carroll and Adam said they're gonna put up some roof rebuilding.
There's new construction going on.
It has to be still going through the DNR, I think,
Yeah.
as far as the turkey building. I don't know why the chicken one isn't, I still ain't figured out, to be honest with you.
That's the one we signed.
Now, somebody.
Now you're on there.
Guys got a minute, right over here, this is the reason I come in. Is I got a South Falls solar permit yesterday.
Thank you.
So I just wanted you guys to be aware of it.
Is that the Ranger? They changed
Yeah,
names or?
They changed, well, it's South Fall, but the check that I got was another name, so. This is kind of gives you the idea of. This is the actual permit on all the parcels. So it says that, 6,000. Where is it? 35 acres fenced in, 6,035 total.
Are you gone?
Yes, 3,500 fenced in, and this would be. It's kind of your maps of it, so.
Man, they waste a lot of ground around the edge, don't they?
Yeah, it's quite the deal. This kind of gives you
I
our
see a picture of that.
CSR ratings, kind of, I'm working them up right now, so. That's just, your CSR 200
They're over on the map.
Yeah. But that's the reason we have an ordinance, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, I mean, I,
I've had a lot of calls on this and people are
in
happy
the
about it.
preliminary. Talking to them, I explained that to them, but. I guess the landowners want to adjust the board of adjustment, so. It's gonna be up to them. I'll do my recommendation as far as
What's the CSR
the zoning ordinance.
limit?
665. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, there's some of it, there's some of it's way.
They're out here, but you make crickets, that ain't.
The CSR rating doesn't go on an average for the entire, lot, it goes per parcel,
Per parcel.
so. I mean, these are all the parcels that I gotta work up, and I've done two. I haven't had much time, and I'm kind of my busy time of year, but there. This means I have a check in place, so this means they are moving forward with it, so it's not no longer, people talking about it.
I'm not on board, but that's okay.
What are the ones up north? What are they?
That's all you guys just copy, in case somebody asks you about it, at least then you have something to go off of. You got any questions for me, or you wanna refer anybody to me, I can tell them what the ordinance is,
That's a lot.
and the ordinance is on, the website also,
Yes.
so.
Yeah, I mean, there's quite a bit that's very poor ground that's in there, but there's some that really shouldn't be in there.
This is John Tarbert, he's ready, for you guys.
Okay.
The people that
You've been looking at
contact,
it for a while, or you?
I've looked at it.
people that contacted me, and they're not gonna be very happy about a big old solar panel across from their house. So,
So
I can't blame them, and I'm getting a little tired of solar fields here in Louisa County, so. I don't know.
Not can,
I don't know that I have any control over it. It's,
well, but I don't imagine they're gonna do it if they can't do the whole project. But,
it's what I was understanding from the first conversation that I had with them. But then now I'm dealing, with Ashton, and she said that, cause I told her, I said, this is gonna be pretty hard to pull over. I mean, with the ordinance, the way that it reads, and I don't know if then they're gonna plan on moving it. I mean, you're gonna try to fence in all that area. That's gonna be an awful lot of moving.
Well, yeah, it's not really all together.
But like I said, this is the only thing that I've gotten so far. So I mean, there's a lot more requirements that has to be met. I mean, interconnection agreement. I mean, you gotta get into you get rid of the electricity, everything. And I don't know that what we have out there right now is feasible. I did have somebody come in that is looking at putting a new, because it was gonna go through 3 counties, starting in Illinois and 3 Iowa counties,
looping that transmission.
looping that transmission line in, and it was a big one that was gonna come through there, and how they was gonna do it, and they're trying to avoid.
Just coming out of it. Coming off the other side of the river and just
Yeah.
looping through and going back.
Yeah. That was the map that I'd seen, and me and Adam sat in that meeting with them.
You know, how actually fences in. But I'm gonna put this on the file
I
cabinet.
think that's a good idea. I think that's probably gonna come back again.
So if, say you guys shoot them down, can they go to the state? But, and get the approval above our head, basically? Or not?
Think so, but that would be something that we probably need to bring Bruce in on. Bruce is really on with the solar versus I've always been taking care of the rest of the stuff, but I've been involved. And I had a lot to do with the last one naturally, but not 100%. And every time I pick one up, actually, I keep getting better, but it's not something that, you start getting lawyers and stuff like that involved in that.
Yeah. I got a rest meeting tomorrow, so I'll talk to Bruce tomorrow about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it should come under home rule. Our county without a bill would.
Well, but I just remember that lady making the comment at the public hearing on this last one that didn't she kind of basically say that, you know, if you don't approve it, we're gonna go to the state? And that kind of caught me off guard.
Well, they can do whatever they want. It doesn't mean it's still.
Well, yeah.
So it goes, if it somehow gets past zoning, then it comes to us for approval.
Hmm.
If it gets past zoning, it's done deal.
once it goes through Board of Adjustment, not zoning, it's Board of Adjustment. Zoning makes, we've got our ordinance in place. You're looking for a special use exception now, setbacks, everything like that. You know, non-conforming, I mean, you'd have to read the ordinance to understand it. But once you do that, you gotta meet all of our requirements. Well, that right there shows you that they're not meeting all of our requirements. They might meet the rest of them. But they haven't met that one.
Right.
And that will be in my report that goes to the Board of Adjustments.
I think I might attend that Board of Adjustment meeting. I don't know if you guys will or not, but
If you do, let me know so I
I
can put
think
an
that
agenda
might be
out.
an important one for our constituency in the county that we need to
Let me know when that
be
is.
there. Yeah,
I'll post an agenda.
I'm sure that we'll have a meeting with the Board of Adjustments prior. I mean, it will still be a public meeting,
yeah,
but prior to that special use permit, we'll have a meeting
yeah.
and make sure everybody's on board, knows exactly what's going on, other than, you know, getting the staff reports and everything else, like the previous ones.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not gonna just come in there blindsided and say, oh, you know, with 15 books that they gotta read prior to, everybody's gonna know.
This is a hornet's nest is getting poked. I'm just letting you know. How many going? Okay.
Okay, thank you, Brian.
Mhm.
Good night, I guess.
Tonight, well, I've had 2 canceled so far, so pay attention to your email or text me, because if I get another one, I might cancel the meeting for tonight, but as of right now, I've only got 2, one funeral, one had something else going on. And was gonna maybe show up late, and late, and I said, if you're gonna do that, text me first,
Okay.
because if I have one more show up, then same with you there, partner. Might wanna watch your email.
Okay. Before you leave, have you had any contact about data centers in Louisa County?
No,
God, I hope not.
Well, they've had them in Des Moines County, so.
no. All right, well, good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Mr. Tolbert. Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
morning.
morning.
Good to be with you all again. Executive Director of the Avenue Civic Association, just wanted to bring you all up to date a little bit on what we have going on in drainage. I committed to my board of directors when I started that I would try to visit personally with each member on an annual basis. I don't think I quite knew what I was committing to when I said that. But I would say that the windshield time aside, going out and visiting members personally is the favorite part of my job, and I think it helps keep me in touch. With my county members, they get to see me face to face and know who I am, and hopefully have a comfort level of reaching out to me if you've got a drainage question or a drainage issue you need help on. Either I can track that down or find somebody who knows the answer and get that taken care of for you. First of all, a couple of things. One of the things that we started several years ago, we have our annual meeting each year, which is in December. That's in Fort Dodge. The drainage clerks, several of them came to me and said, we would really like it if we met more than once a year. These sessions where we can get together face to face with you and your legal counsel and your lobbyist and just get questions answered and really valuable. So I started at that point holding summer meetings. We will have our third one coming up July 16th, which is a Thursday. When I had the first one, I called the meeting and Didn't really know what to expect. I didn't know if anybody would show up. And I blocked out 3 hours of time. And I couldn't imagine what we were gonna talk about for 3 hours. We had no agenda, just come in and talk, get your questions answered. And we had, I would say, 25 people show up. And we could have gone longer than noon. And I think the membership appreciates the opportunity, number one, to visit with each other and see what's going on in each other's counties and how they're dealing with those issues. And secondly, with me and the other leadership of the association to talk about what's going on in drainage in the legislature. The other thing I do is I have our legal counsel present, who's over time become the preeminent drainage expert in the state. And I think they really appreciate the opportunity to sit down with him and get legal questions answered. Because that's not always easy to do at the local level. Sometimes, the legal ability they have at the local level on drainage issues is not what they would like it to be. To sit, in the presence of a drainage attorney, get those questions answered, I think is very much appreciated by them. So again, we will have that meeting in late July in Fort Dodge. We also have our annual conference scheduled, which will be the first Friday in December, as per usual. That I think is December 4th this year. So I don't know if you all attend that, but if you're able to, it's a good meeting. We always get really good comments on that meeting, and we'll have information on that in our newsletter. Talk quickly about the legislature. Legislature, of course, has adjourned for the year after a marathon, I think, 40-hour session. Thankfully, I don't have to sit through those. We have people who do that. We do have a full-time, lobbyist on contract with us, and our legal counsel, Doug Strike, is also a lobbyist. So we have two people on the Capitol on a daily basis. So there's not anything going on with respect to drainage issues, which is going to get by unnoticed. We're there literally every day. So I can say with assurance that, we are well represented and have the resources available in the Capitol if we need them to talk about drainage issues. And, a lot of success in the legislature just being there. To really be effective as a lobbyist, you have to be there. You can't show up once a week and expect to be successful. You really have to. You have to be in the, for lack of a better term, the rumor mill, to know what's going on and to be able to respond to those things. So we do have that opportunity, and we had, I think it was, I looked, 35 pieces of legislation that we filed this year. Which seems like 35 pieces of legislation which affect drainage, and not directly, but if the bill has ag in it, we're pretty much going to register on the bill. Because you never know what's going to come down. So like I said, we're there on a daily basis and are ready to respond to any issues that we might have. So having said that, again, I wanted to stop by and let you know we appreciate your membership. Appreciate your participation in the association. It's important. Obviously helps pay the bills so we can keep going. Helps pay my salary, which I appreciate. So with that, I'll be happy to respond to any questions.
So does your legal counsel, if a person has an issue locally, can he talk to your legal counsel about it, or?
Yes,
So with the Highway 61 project going on, I heard some rumors on some other people that the DOT was putting these flowage easements on their property. And I just over the weekend got a letter and they're doing this. My ground and my nephew's ground is not even in the construction part, but it's on the other side of the drainage ditch. And they're wanting to put these flowage easements on our property. And he called them yesterday and they said it's the DNR is requiring him to do that in case there's extra water flowing over there. So I'm like, does that restrict us from ever building on that property? I don't know, I just got a lot of questions about what a flowage easement is.
well, what I can tell you, if you can send me information, we'll see if we can take a look at it. I guess the thing I want to stress is our legal counsel is a supplement. We don't want to be your legal counsel. We want to assist your legal counsel. And that's generally what Doug is for, is as a backup, because legally, he can't step in and be your legal counsel without a contract. I know. I
understand that.
But, he is there to provide advice basically to the association and to me, and secondarily to members on a ancillary basis.
Well, then I had no idea who you'd even contact that would know anything about that. So he may be able to send us in the direction of
Yeah,
somebody if he can't do it himself.
yeah.
Okay.
That come from the DNR?
Well, it came from the DOT, but then when Jake called the number, the appraiser said it was a DNR mandate to the DOT that they put these easements in there.
Because of the new highway, huh?
Yeah, and it's like, it's on the other side of the Honey Creek, or not Honey Creek, Otter Creek. So it's like a quarter to half mile from the construction phase, and it's on the other side. So it's like, well, how are they gonna affect the water flow on the other side of the ditch?
Downstream side?
Well, yeah, well, it's not really downstream, it's just across the creek. So if they're gonna affect the flowage that bad, it's gonna come over the top of the creek and then out the other side. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me, but I guess they're just covering their butts.
No, that had been what James Gipple asked me about that time when they were out asking him questions about.
I don't know, that could have been
The
something.
only thing would be is if they're sizing a water passage under the road and they want to ensure that somehow it doesn't change, I don't know.
But well, like Adam Shutt told me on these other people that had brought to his attention that he's concerned that they're attaching this amendment to everybody's parcels that are left after they cut them up, and then he goes, so will nobody ever be able to build on them if there's this easement? So I'm not sure we want to sign them if it's gonna limit our,
Sure.
I mean, I'm not planning on building on
Yeah,
mine,
no,
but you don't know.
you
what
don't want to
you're
lock it
gonna
up for the next 100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. There's always a string somewhere.
Well, the letter they sent out was very vague, and my nephew's got a house on his 5 acres, and he was just distraught over the weekend because he just put a lot of money into it. He thought he was losing his house. I'm like, I don't think they're
Yeah,
coming that
that's-
far, but
Yeah, I would have to definitely have somebody look at it,
yeah.
get it down.
Yeah, that's
And let them say, hey, go see the sky or.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to have legal counsel on
Well, if you can put some details together and send it over, we'll take a look at it.
it. Okay. Of course, when he contacted the number, they said, well, we'll get a hold of you in another 4 weeks.
Nice.
Yeah. That's really, we won't have no details for another 4 weeks, it's a general.
Government wheels turn slow. We appreciate you coming in, John.
Yeah.
Always good
Yeah.
to be here, good to see you all, beautiful day today,
Yeah.
beautiful spring day.
Mhm.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, Kevin, there's only one thing left.
Yeah, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So move.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.